be discussing Chapter 4, Air. We are going to be learning the different properties of air pollution, and the different airborne diseases. Let's warm up a little before we dive into the chapter. Jay and Ray love to fly kites. They go out to the park to fly kites, but they cannot because the air is still. Do you know why Jay and Ray cannot fly kites? In this world, air is all around us. This layer of air is called the atmosphere. Air is a mixture of some gases. 78% of it is nitrogen, 21% is oxygen, and the remaining 1% includes water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other gases. All these make the air. Although air contains many gases, it is a gas that has properties of all gases. Properties of air. First, air is colorless and odorless. Air does not have any smell. Air is invisible and we can only feel it. We feel air when it moves. When we switch on the fan or run, we feel air moving around us. Second, occupies space. Air contains different gases. Hence, like any other matter, air also occupies space. Blow air into a balloon. You will see that the balloon expands. This is because air occupies the space inside the balloon. Third, exerts pressure and has weight. Air is a mixture of gases and each gas has its own weight. Weigh an inflated balloon and an empty balloon. You will notice that there is a difference between the weights of the two balloons. You will see that the inflated balloon weighs more than the empty balloon. The pressure exerted by the weight of air is called air pressure. Air pressure is maximum at sea level but decreases as we go up on a mountain. Fourth, expands on heating. On heating, air expands and occupies more space. The more it expands, the thinner it becomes. Hence, the pressure of warm air is lower than that of cold air. Now let's think. Have you ever seen a hot air balloon? Do you know how it works? A hot air balloon works in the same way as a boat floats on water. Heavier objects sink, but lighter objects float on water. In the same way, when objects lighter than air will float and go up in the air. You have read that when we heat air, it expands and becomes light. Hence, hot air is lighter than cool air. Therefore, the hot air goes up. In a hot air balloon, when we heat the air inside the balloon, the hot air inside the balloon rises. As the balloon rises, it pulls up the basket attached to the balloon. When you want to come down, you must open the hole in the balloon. The hot air goes out of the balloon as cool air fills the balloon. The balloon becomes heavy and it comes down. Air, just like water, is also getting polluted by human activities. Air pollution occurs when harmful gases, dust particles, and smoke is released into the air. These pollutants make it difficult for us to breathe and we fall ill. Causes for air pollution. Air pollution may occur naturally through forest fires, dust storms, volcanic eruptions. Here's a tidbit. Vehicles are the biggest source for pollution today. But a large part of air pollution that we see today is because of human activities. Burning coal, wood, etc., exhaust fumes from vehicles, factories that give out smoke, and construction dust. Let's explore. Look around. Make a list of the air pollutions that you see every day. Discuss them in your class. Here's a science top-up for you. India's capital city, New Delhi, is the world's 11th most polluted city according to the World Health Organization. The air quality of New Delhi is worst during the months of October and November. We fall ill not only through pollution but also through airborne diseases. Airborne diseases are caused by germs in the air. When an infected person sneezes, coughs, talks, or laughs loudly, the germs may go into the air, and the person who breathes or inhales the air may fall ill. So make sure whenever you sneeze or cough, put your hands on your mouth. Here's a mind map for you. Air. The different properties of air are: air is colorless and odorless, occupies space, has weight and exerts pressure, expands on heating. Air pollution is of two types: natural and caused by human activities. Air pollution caused by natural calamities: volcanic eruptions, forest fires, dust storms. Air pollution by human activities: exhaust from vehicles, factory smoke, burning of coal, wood, etc., construction dust. Did you know that the atmosphere is almost 1,000 kilometers thick and consists of transparent layers circling the planet? Before we get done with the chapter, let's revise what we've learned. We have learned about atmosphere. What is atmosphere? It is the layer of air that covers or surrounds the earth. We have also learned about air pressure, that is the pressure exerted by air. Exhausts are gas or smoke that comes out of vehicles. In this chapter, we have learned the different properties of air and the causes of air pollution.